Hello everyone, I am ZHOU from Physical Education Department in Henan University of China. My research areas include student health promotion and physical education teachers development. It's my great honor to attend the Global Forum 2016 for Physical Education Pedagogy. Many thanks to the organizer and sponsor of this forum. Today, my topic is a contribution to the revalidation of the physical activity enjoyment skill in a Chinese sample. In China, a national survey showed a decrease in frequency of sport and physical activity participation across childhood, adolescence, and young adulthood. One of the main causes of the decreasing amount of participation in sport and physical activity is low levels of motivation. Many authors have argued that intrinsically motivated people engaged in physical activity for the sake of fun and personal improvement. Fun is considered one of the most important reasons for children and adolescents to be involved in physical activity. The lack of fun is likely to lead them withdraw. Enjoyment is an affective and emotional state that reflects feeling of fun, liking, or pleasure. Enjoyment is both a predictor and the outcome of physical activity participation. Accepted enjoyment from PA can increase exercise intention, and the mere anticipation of positive emotion predicts physical activity adoption and maintenance. Therefore, a reliable and valid skill could provide us with useful data to better understand enjoyment. Some scholars have measured enjoyment by using single item. It has minimal reliability and evidence. In 1991, Kandinsky and DeCarlo developed the physical activity enjoyment skill. PACFES consists of 18 items containing bipolar statement. For example, I enjoyed, I hated, with 7 points between each statements. 11 items were reverse scored. Model and his colleague reversed PACFES for its use in adolescent females. The reversed version consists of 16 items with 4 points between statements. Moore et al. Also modified PACFES to 16 items for younger children. RULAN and his colleague. The results showed that an 8-item reversed scale is invariant across groups and time in a sample older adults. Model et al. And Dishman et al. developed short pieces to measure PA enjoyment. It consisted of the 7 negatively worded items from pieces. So based on the former researches, there are some questions for pieces. The factorial validity of pieces had not been adequately established among youth. The unidimensional structure of the pieces did not fit the date. The two-factor structure produced was caused by method effects relative to the positively and negatively worded item of the scale. The scale may be mirroring both antecedents of enjoyment and the perception of the enjoyment. ZHOU supported the proposal in Clark's research. So the purpose of this work is to examine the reliability and validity in a sample of Chinese college students. And 655 participants, 321 girls and 334 boys was enrolled from different departments of a university located in the central region of China. The purpose of the study was explained to students to obtain permission to conduct the investigation. The pieces were distributed to freshmen and sophomores in the PE class. The pieces was translated and adapted to the Chinese population by using the black translation technique. The Chinese version pieces consisted of 18 items using bipolar statements. For example, I feel bored, I feel interested, with a 5-point Likert scale. Both positive and negative items was used in the scale, and negative items was reversely coded so that a higher score represented a higher enjoyment. That's the result of our research. The Chromebox alpha for the Chinese version of pieces was 0.91, indicating good internal consistency. As described earlier, some scholars showed the one-factor structure of pieces. Some scholars assume a two-factor solution result from positively and negatively worded items. Some scholars thought the score measured both antecedents and of the enjoyment and the perception of the enjoyment. To test these hypotheses, 3 models was analyzed by Amos. The confirmatory effect analysis indicated that model 1, representing unit-dimensional structure, provided the best fit to the date. In this construction, CFI is 0.89, GFI is 0.91, AGFI is 0.93, and REMEA is 0.053. Our results support the unidimensional structure and reliability of the Chinese version of PACFES. Therefore, the scale seems to be appropriate for the assessment of individuals' enjoyment of physical activity in the physical education setting. The availability of a valid measure of physical activity enjoyment would enable teachers to evaluate the effects of their teaching strategies aimed at enhancing students' participation and motivation in physical education class. Moreover, the assessment of physiological and emotional dimensions, such as enjoyment, could deepen our knowledge of the causes of youth decreasing physical activity. Understanding enjoyment motives and the relationship between enjoyment and other psychological variables can help researchers and physical education educators design more effective intervention strategies. Given that the PACFES has been so far mainly used with children and adolescents, further validation is also needed across different samples to take account of a range of variables, including age, gender, occupation, and culture. Our study made a contribution in this direction, supporting the use of PACFES in the context of Chinese PE. Thank you very much.